Hooray! Here we go! Thanks God I checked the microphone thing and it was malfunctioning, kind of making low or input volume, and I fixed it. And before I just started this video shoot, actually I'm pretty lazy today. I don't know what happened. Maybe some have some leakage of energy and I have to fix it by doing the right things. People say then you do the right things in your life that are supposed to be doing in the first place when you feel getting kind of getting that flow of energy coming back to even more overwhelming you and spills out of you, and that's the sign of you doing the right things in your life. And actually it's pretty like tricky choice for me now, because I love things partially, like doing one things, leaning to other ones. My soul belongs to the third ones, and that way I have to combine and figure out a way to make livelihood out of that, and that appears to be tricky. I've never thought that would be this kind of hard, and even though that I'm trying to get it every day, get through that, make a breakthrough to come to my real me, and real me is something separate, and tendencies of making business, that's another separate thing. And the third thing that probably I do with pleasure, but I'm not making anything out of that. It's just my pure joy transforms partially to my energy as I'm doing my translations with my friend, and we move forward, and we feel good after that in the process of getting through that. That's probably my like a source of inspiration and my kind of solid ground which I can rely on, and be good in that field of making through all this life. We have what? We have wire cutters. I wouldn't expect this to be called this weird and simple name. I checked before. It's not pliers, it's not tweezers, it's wire cutters. Can you believe me? Wire cutters. If it would be like if it was like longer 10 times, it would be making the same picture for me, because wire cutters, it's too long for this little thing over here. But I'm not whining again. It's something that I didn't expect to be named by this so ordinary, so self-explanatory name. Okay, let it be wire cutters. Blue grips, blue handles with plastic case on each of these handles. And it says what? Says Sigma trademark, American time. American type plier. They call it plier, nor fucking wire cutters, as Mr. Google says. And Oxford Learner's Dictionaries also said this was wire cutters, but it says pliers on handle. Okay, let it be wire cutters, let it be fucking pliers, I don't mind. Says the same thing, says the thickness of metal rod. It can cut 160 millimeters. 160 millimeters? Is it thickness? Really? No, it is the length of the whole tool. I'm lazy to measure it. Fucking don't even grab my tape measure because it's far away. I'm being lazy right now. So it's comforting to touch. It's made out of real materials like steel, stainless steel, I believe. Good plastic. It's not like that cheap plastic. It's fairly expensive plastic. The right size for my palms. I have small thin bones and small hands, and my fist is fairly small, I should say, and that's my genetics. How my genetics see. If I don't pump muscles, I look pretty skinny. If I do, I look like a medium person. No one would say that I pump muscles when I pump them, but that's because of the thickness of my bones and the whole constitution. I'm getting sidetracked by being sidetracked fucking again and again. What else? The rotation point. Like, I tell you what, these pliers or wire cutters don't have tilt. It's slightest ones, like they're tilting slightly, and those spaces in between parts are very tiny, very small, which is not typical thing for China-made fluff. It's not China-made, probably, but where could it be made except for China? Then I don't know. Maybe we don't produce something like this. Do we produce something in the first place? I don't know. From there they stem, but they stem from some good origin. So this is it, and I don't promise you to be so lively and bubbly in this video shoot. I'm not promising you. I didn't promise either, and so let's wrap this to tell the story later when I'm in a good mood again, and I'm full of energy again and full of aspiration again. Maybe I do what I have rest, because having rest is a part of the process of growing. You have to replenish your internal batteries and make them full again. That way, with having rest and probably doing something that you really belong to, but the pointer which points that location, that direction where it should be headed, is still vague. In that subtle matter of things going, you're like fish, and you're making your way through the full hazy matter, and it's still seeing for you where it should be headed, but in that not distant and kinda way that only you can see, because of your wanting, because you're getting through that already, and you're knowing where you're headed, and if you don't stop, you'll be there. Thanks for your attendance, for your time, for what else fucking know what the reason of making me making me producing this rambling thing for, and why did you listen to this ramblings in the first place? Because I don't fucking know what you're doing by practicing my American. That being said, already ready. Shut up, slow not right now. Doesn't work with more. And we can do our ways whatever we want. Pliers will exist forever. Good times roll. Bye. Thank you.